Hello and welcome to the channel. Governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom, is the latest in a long list of people who have come out to criticize the President Buhari's government as it gets set to vacate on Monday, May 29, describing it as an 8 years period where the soon-to-be ex-president took Nigeria thriving under the Goodluck Jonathan's administration to the bottom. That's about accurate, wouldn't you say? Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. You took Nigeria from top to bottom. Ortom tells Buhari. Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State at the weekend said the last 8 years would be remembered by all as the worst in the history of Nigeria. He said it was a period when a country that was flourishing under the then President Goodluck Jonathan was plunged into unimaginable poverty, insecurity, and general maladministration. He maintained that never in the history of the country did Nigerians witness bad governance like they did in the last 8 years. The governor, who made the assertion during the commissioning of the headquarters of the Benue State Community Volunteer Guards, BSCVGS, in Makurdi, said the President Muhammadu-led administration took Nigeria from the top to bottom, making life miserable for all Nigerians. I served under the then President Goodluck Jonathan's administration, and we all saw how Nigeria flourished under that administration. We all knew what the prices of foods and services were at the time. We also know what our exchange rate was at the time and what it is today. I want Nigerians to do a simple comparison, and you will realize how bad it has been under this government and how Nigeria has been taken several years backward by the Buhari government. The fact is that never in the history of Nigeria did we experience this kind of bad governance in the country. Corruption is so endemic in this government, yet people who steal chicken are thrown into prison. But people in government who are busy stealing the wealth of the people are walking free. The president recently apologized to Nigerians. We accept the apology, but he must be told that he failed woefully and that Nigerians are feeling the impact of that failure because we are all suffering. The governor, who also berated President Buhari for refusing to disarm armed Fulani headsmen and branding them a terrorist organization for masterminding the killings in the country, said, "The president told us he is retiring to tend to his cattle. Is it because he is returning to be a herder that he failed to deal decisively with headsmen? That was unfair to Nigerians." Recalling that his government was denying several accruers because of his insistence on equity, fairness, and justice, the governor assured that he would continue to speak out against injustice in the country, saying, like a former lawmaker would say, "If you talk, you die. If you don't talk, you die. So for me, it is better to talk and die, because I will also speak the truth no matter whose ox is God." The governor, who also commissioned the Benue Television Complex as well as the remodeled Benue Government Complex, thanked Benue people for standing with him, assuring that he would always stand with the people. Earlier, commander of the BSCVGS, Mr. Ayima Ajobi, who commended the governor for setting up the guards, disclosed that the state government has trained a total number of 1,574 BSCVGS personnel drawn from the pool of those who were recommended by the traditional rulers at the grassroots, profiled by the Nigerian Police and the Department of State Services (DSS), and underwent a rigorous medical screening exercise. The command has unfortunately suffered casualty figure of 9 of its trained personnel. Of these numbers, 8 of them were killed in active service at their various duty locations, while the last member died after a brief illness. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Samuel Ortom also says he is not afraid of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) and is willing to submit himself to the anti-graft agency if called upon. He also reiterated that he is open to scrutiny because he has not soiled his hands nor have anything to hide. The governor made the declaration on Friday during the valedictory session for members of the State Executive Council and other top government appointees held at the Old Banquet Hall of Government House, Marco D. He also advised his appointees to be prepared to face the anti-graft agency if invited for questioning, assuring that he has no skeleton in his cupboard. He said, "Anytime you are invited by EFCC, don't be afraid to go. As for me, I am not a coward to run away from EFCC. If they come for me, I will follow them. I don't have any investment in Europe. All I have are in the States. If anyone accuses me of committing any crime, let the person come and show me how it happened because I have nothing to fear and I have no skeleton in my cupboard." The governor, who said he was not dissolving his cabinet, asked his commissioners to stay put on their jobs until the day of handover. He said, "By noon of May 29, when the new government takes over, everyone will formally vacate their positions, so everyone should stay put until then." The governor thanked members of the council for contributing to the successes recorded by his administration and also appreciated them for the kind words they poured on him, promising that their relationships would be sustained even after government. Earlier, the members of the council took turns to appreciate the governor for giving them the opportunity to serve and contribute to the development of the state. They collectively assured him that they would also be with him as a family and support him in his future endeavors. In related news, Benue State government has said Governor Samuel Ortom will not leave the state after handing over power to the governor-elect, Reverend Father Hyacinth Alaya. The Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, Mr. Michael Inalegwu, made the disclosure Tuesday while briefing newsmen at the end of the State Executive Council meeting. He said the governor would remain in the state for about 5 months after exiting office in order to provide clarification on any issue that would require his attention. According to the commissioner, the governor would perform the official handover to the incoming administration on Sunday, May 28, to create room for a brief ceremony on May 29. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.